Hey, what's going on everybody? This is NateMo here, and welcome back. It's been a few days, and since my last video, I've gained like 14 or 15 subscribers, so welcome to all of you. I do hope that my content is engaging enough in the next few days to keep you guys coming back for more. Without further ado, we're going to get on to the episode, though. Today, I think we're going to be working on the den, which I think is what I'm going to call my base. I think the den is a cool name. As you can see, I've done a little bit of work here. I added an exit there, a little way to get up here. I'm not sure what I'll do with that, but I might use it for something. Let me just turn my volume down a little bit. It feels a little bit louder than it should be. But we're going to expand this way today, and we're going to figure out how to do that. I feel like this needs to be knocked back a few blocks just because it's kind of getting in my way when I get down the stairs. I like to have a bit more open space than I do currently. So let's knock this back a few blocks. This too. Okay, I can't break it while I'm in the air. Alright. Let's see. Yes, that's a lot better, because now I can move around more freely. I think we're going to use mainly upside down stone slabs as our pathway, like kind of like this. We'll of course put blocks along the sides, but I'm not entirely sure what I'll use for that. So let's head up here and take a look and see what we could use. We could use some polished diorite or andesite. I think andesite. I'll try both though. You know what, for good measure, let's bring some polished granite with us as well. Just to see how things look. Alright, down here. So I think we'll have the path maybe 3 wide. Seems like a good width, plus a border, of course. So, let's see. How does this look? Oh, I like that. The granite looks okay as well, actually. I kind of do like that as well. And let's see what the andesite looks like. Sorry, diorite. I feel like there's not enough contrast there. I think I'm going to go with the granite for the edges around this. Or actually, what would just granite look like without it being polished? Yeah, like that. We're going to go with that. I think that looks the best. So we'll use it. So I am pretty happy with how this path looks, to be honest. Especially for just kind of ad-libbing it as I go and just, you know, building it on camera, which, as established in earlier videos, I'm not very good at. I'm generally not happy with anything I build on camera. I generally like to have time to, you know, take a look around and experiment and see different designs. But this, I'm pretty happy with this. This dirt is bothering me, though, so I think I'm going to replace it with stone, just because I want the plates to look pretty uniform. Alright, so I just ran out of granite. I've decided I'm going to use more granite than I had originally planned on. So I'm going to need a little more. I'm not sure if my mobs are just on, like, ultra stupid mode lately, but they're so easy to kill nowadays. Like, they don't even really seem to notice my presence. I was fighting some zombies, and they didn't even, like, notice me until I hit them. I don't know if it's lag or what. Also, apologize in advance for those of you who are irritated by these Optifine leaves. I'm pretty sure it's a bug that causes them to look this way, but if it bothers anyone too much, please comment, and I will certainly try and find a way to get it fixed up, because I know they're not the best looking leaves ever, but I also don't think they look too awful. Oh, nice. Some granite. Let's grab a bit of this. Alright, it's not very much. Granite, granite, granite. Let's see. Did I seriously miss All those shots at that creeper? Yeah. Wasn't aiming high enough. It's irritating. Granite, granite, granite. Where is the granite? Where are any of the new blocks, for that matter, actually? Ooh, here's a thing that I could talk about. I've been playing a lot of other games lately, other than Minecraft, and I'm wondering, I'll give you guys a list, and maybe you can comment and say which ones you'd like to see me play. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately, which is currently my favorite game. I still enjoy Minecraft quite a lot, but it gets repetitive after a little while, and Skyrim is amazing. I've had it for my PlayStation for like a year now. I got it for Christmas. And I just started playing it the other day. I don't know why I didn't play it, because I knew how amazing of a game it was. All my friends were always telling me that I had to play it, but I just never did until the other day, and now I've already logged like 70 hours on one of my characters. So yeah. But I would like to do a Skyrim Let's Play, possibly some Call of Duty, although I know that most of you that are here are not here for, you know, shooter games and stuff. I'm just wondering if those kinds of things would interest you, and if so, just kind of tell me what you'd like to see more of on the channel, because I will definitely look into playing anything you guys would like to see me play, you know, so long as it's available on a platform that I'd play on. Anyway, we're gonna head back to our base now, back to the den, and we're gonna head the other direction this time, because heading north obviously brings us into 1.7 chunks, and we want to be in 1.8 chunks. Certainly not the 1.7 ones we're in currently. So we'll head out this way. Hello, cow. Let's go. Okay, it's gonna take a little while to get back. So I think I'm just gonna do a jump cut to when I'm closer to my base. That makes sense, right? Of course it would. So we're gonna head south. I think this would be the best way to go for new blocks, for unloaded chunks, that kind of thing. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to run too far to get into 1.8 chunks. I know this stuff isn't yet, but soon. Hopefully, at least. Alright. Really wish I had brought some speed potions. I should work on potioning, because I have the required resources for it, and I just haven't been doing it. So I should be doing it. Alright. Whoop. That hurt my toes. Alright. I say alright a lot with that specific intonation. I would say alright. I need to get out of the habit of doing it because it's too repetitive and it's annoying. It annoys me, even. So I'll stop. Alright, I'm kidding. Pumpkins! Oh, I wanted those. I wanted those earlier. Woo! I'm happy. Oh, and we're getting into new terrain, too. Man, I like that biome. That is a... Ooh! Very nice biome over here. Hello, pumpkins. I'm here to take you. That's about it. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do this. Break all the pumpkins. And then get rid of some gunpowder. Don't need that. Okay. So, we're going to take a little look around for some granite. For those of you who are new to the channel, by the way, I use a custom texture pack that I made myself. Not that it's anything I should be proud of or anything, it's pretty basic. I just changed the textures of granite, andesite, and diorite, because I'm not a fan of the vanilla textures whatsoever. Especially diorite, I find it really ugly. So I changed them to something that I prefer, and I've been using that. You know what? You gotta be lower down to find those, don't you? I really like this area. Kinda wish I had built my base around here, but then again, I can always build something out here. Where are the new blocks? Ah, here we go. Oh, also, this is a swamp. I didn't even really think about that. We might get some slimes spawning here, and it's about to be nighttime. So maybe I'll take a look through here, because I have been looking for slimes, as you guys know. Been looking for slimes so I can make a nice farm. Or not, sorry, not farm, a nice... Yeah, no, farm, that's right, I'm making a zombie farm. And I need some slime for it. I'd like to get some slime blocks as well for, like, the bouncing. Because the bouncing would be enjoyable. I would enjoy bouncing. I feel like I could do some really cool stuff if I had some slime blocks. So we're gonna take a little look around and see if there are any slimes in here, because that would be sweet. Doesn't it have to be like a full moon or something for them to spawn? I don't know, because the moon isn't full. Maybe I'll have to come back in a few days. I'll get back to work on that path. Where is it? Alright, here we are. So what I'm deciding to do... Nice, I got like exactly 3 stacks of this stuff, so I got plenty. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the whole floor around it all granite. So it's not just a border, it's just the floor is granite, and we have a little path leading through it, which I think is gonna look a little better. I may change it later, but who knows? Although I do wonder, actually, if it would look better as polished granite. Alright, so I definitely like the way the polished stuff looks better. It looks more refined, it looks like it's intended to be here, rather than kind of just looking like, you know, like cobblestone was slapped around. I do like the cobble in some situations, it's just not in this one, that's for sure. So I think we're gonna build our way this way. We're gonna have a path going out here as well, I think. Just for getting in and out of the base. In and out of the den, as it were, actually. Because that is what we're going to call it. I like the name, but if you guys have objections or suggestions, please comment them below. I think I like the den, though. I think I'm going to stick with it. Unless one of them really, like, catches my ear. Alright. There we go. So I'm liking the way this looks. It's looking refined, it's looking nice. Creeper, you cannot be around here. That would be appreciated. So, I think we're going to continue this way. We're going to clean the cave up a little bit as well, because the cave is pretty rough looking. It's rough around the edges, which is something that I don't exactly want, you know? I want it to look nice and clean in here. So, we're going to do a little cleanup job real quick. Okay, so I'm just about done cleaning up here, and it looks so much nicer now. It looks like a not messy cave. It looks like something, you know, borderline man-made, which is, you know, not exactly the look I'm going for, but it's also a lot cleaner than it was before, and I was not happy with how it looked earlier. So we're gonna continue the path down this way with some level of uniformity. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. I'm happy with this. I'm really liking the way this is shaping up. Okay, I don't have quite enough of that left. Let's make a crafting table and finish that. Just because it's going to bug me if I don't. There. Alright, I like this. Alright, so I do think that's enough of working on that. I've been doing it for like a good half an hour now. Because getting that granite, that's what this stuff is, took way too long. Way too long. Like, it took ages. So, I think I'm done with this for now. But, let's see, what else can we do today? Because we still have some more time to fill. So, we gotta figure out something to do. Alright, so bedroom or a... not enchanting room, a potion brewing room is what I'm thinking about right now. And I'm too lazy to make up a design for a potion brewer. So, I'm just gonna go and make a bedroom somewhere. Now I'm thinking I can probably make it underneath this staircase, actually, like in this wall here. I can knock it out right here. There we go. So, let's also put some more granite here. You know, to make the entrance a little more visible. And a torch on either of these. And then maybe, I don't know, how would this look? I like it. I like kind of like an unfinished look to buildings. It gives it almost, I feel like, a dwarven kind of look. And that's, I don't know, it's a style that I really like, so I'm gonna go with it. Not necessarily the style I had the intention for when I began this, but I do like the idea of, you know, kind of unfinished looking things. But not unfinished to the point where there's still, like, you know, scaffolding around. Just, like, unfinished to the point where, you know, the pillars don't completely go to the top kind of thing. Alright, so we're gonna knock this wall back. One on either side. And hopefully we don't end up breaking through into the cave at any point. Because that would be unfortunate. Certainly not what I'm looking for. But, alright, so now we got a room coming off of there. I want it to be a little bigger, though. Just a little bit. And I hit dirt, which is super annoying. Fixed you. Fixed you. Alright. You know what? That's bothering me. Even though I am going for a more unfinished look, that's bothering me. Alright. Oh, but now it bothers me here. But now it doesn't have the unfinished look. Okay, I gotta find one way that it doesn't bother me. And I think that way was the original way. Alright, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna deal with it. If I change my mind later, then I'll fix it. Otherwise, it's gonna stay. Okay, so we're gonna make a little bedroom here. And now's where the interior decorator in me gets to come out. I'm gonna put the bed right there, right in the middle, facing out, because I think that would be nice. I'm gonna put a bedside table there, which I will just call a crafting table for now. But I have an idea. I don't know how it'll look, but I have an idea. So maybe I'll do this on the crafting table. Then put the bed there. Yeah, that'll look okay, I think. Then we'll put a little lamp on top, which removes the need for those torches. We can just put one on each of the pillars now. And what else can we do? We should probably do something to the ceiling. Or the floor, actually. Let's give this a proper floor. I think we'll use andesite for the floor of this, just because it adds contrast. No other reason. Just because it's a different color that we haven't really used. Or we could do, like, checkerboard. I'll see how checkerboard looks first, and then I'll decide. Okay, so that with these. I feel like it's a little too busy, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna go with andesite. Okay. some of this in. Think I'm gonna have to make some more bricks. Yep. Let's turn them all into bricks. I don't really like the way the andesite cobble looks. And if I need any, I can go find some later. Okay. So, I like that. We're gonna have the bed here. Let's stop talking about having the bed there. Let's actually go make or get a bed. It's nighttime, so I can actually grab my bed and sleep in it real quick without having to worry about like my home being removed and all that jazz. So we can do that, which I think we will, unless, you know, I get blown up by a creeper like right now, which I do kind of doubt. But at the same time, we all know me. We all know my luck. It's not the best. Frame rate, what you doing? Getting a little bit of lag right now. I do apologize for those of you who are irritated by it. I'm going to turn my video settings down just a little so that you guys can have a smoother experience. And when we're in my base, it doesn't really matter what my render distance is at. So I think I'm also going to put a little chest in here just for storing my goodies when I go to bed. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what, let's make it a double chest. Let's be extravagant here. There we go, I like that. And anything else to make this look better? I don't know. Okay, I have an idea actually. I'm gonna try it out, see how it looks. And then we make some stairs. And then we add those, maybe some slabs too actually, would look good. Ooh, this is gonna bother me actually, this crafting table being partially covered, but it looks okay, so I'm gonna leave it. I like that, I guess. I suppose. Could be better, but it's alright. Anything else? I feel like the ceiling. Sorry, my words are not what they should be right now. The ceiling feels plain, so I'm gonna see if I can do something to spruce it up a little bit. Alright, so I've spruced the ceiling up a little bit. I think it looks a bit better now. Now the walls are the only thing that bother me, so I might do something to change them. I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know how this is gonna look. I need more variation in this. So maybe, I kind of like how that adds like a corner there and a corner there. I think I'll keep it. Alright, so let's sleep, set my home. Whoa, okay. Hello, void. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today. I've been recording for a little while, and I'm just about done playing Minecraft for today. I'm getting a little bored of it, but we got a lot done. We got this entire hallway covered in floor, which I think looks fabulous. Well, not the entire hallway. We still have a little bit down here, but it's looking great. And then we got a bedroom done, which looks great. We did a little adventuring, found a swamp. And hopefully we can get some slimes there soon. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Nate Mo, signing off.